Salutations, crustaceans! I'm Lobster, and today we are taking our first look, unfortunately not a great first look, at the brand new Fender American Classic Performer, or Performer Classic, whatever it is, Mustang bass. I was initially intrigued by the color combo with this faded Fiesta Red, the black pickguard, and this white pickup, giving it a very interesting and unique vibe. And what really sold it for me was the maple on maple neck here. We have a 30-inch scale, 19 fret, 41.3 millimeter nut width, C-shape maple neck here. That is very uncommon on a Mustang bass, as most modern Mustangs produced by Fender have a rosewood fingerboard, or a laurel fingerboard if you're looking at Squires. But once I saw this particular package, I thought, hey, I'm going to give a Fender American Mustang a go, and that I did. I purchased this through Guitar Center, through their Black Friday sale. I got a ridiculous deal on it. I traded in some Squires that I had laying around, and we got this bass. And unfortunately, the first look at this is not great, and this bass will be getting replaced with another one that hopefully has better quality control. So before we talk about the follies of this particular instrument, let's talk about the specs of the Fender American Pro Mustang, the Pro Classic Mustang. I already talked about the neck. I mentioned that this is a 30-inch scale, 19 fret neck with a maple on maple configuration, a 9.5-inch modern radius, and this is a very comfortable and nice feeling neck. I was honestly impressed with the neck feel from the get-go. The tuners that we have up here are these lollipop tuners. They're Fender in-house tuners. They're not the lightest things, but they look cool, they look vintage. And then down at the body here, we have an alder body in one of three finishes. This is the faded Fiesta Red. Again, I just think this whole combo with the faded Fiesta Red, the black pickguard, and the white pickup really, really looks good. And this is one of the most good-looking Mustangs. I think the other two combos with the Sunburst and the Rosewood, and then the Sherwood Green and the Rosewood, I think those are both good-looking as well, but this is the one that really did it for me. For the electronics, we have a 70s style Fender split coil pickup here, and then we have a master volume and master tone control. Very simple, just like a P-bass. In regards to weight, this bass comes in at around 8.5 pounds, which is, again, like, I would say average to a little above average for a short scale like this. And then for the price, these basses come in at $1,599 brand new, $1,600. And it does come with a, I would say, okay-ish padded gig bag. It's not really a great gig bag, but it's better than like the floppy cloth that you get with some other Fenders. So I guess that's somewhat of a step up, but now let's talk about where things are quite a bit of a step down. The quality control on this particular instrument is atrocious. Let's talk about the easy things first, the correctable things, the things that I was able to correct very easily. The setup of the bass in regards to intonation, very off. The neck screws that we had on this 4-screw neck attachment, some of them were on the looser side and I was not very comfortable at where they were, but I was able to tighten those up no problem. Next up, the strings that came on this bass. They used full-scale strings, which was a problem because the ends of the strings were too fat to fit in the tuner, and this is what the string job looked like. And that's what the E-string looked like when I took it out of the tuner. There was barely anything in it. Really disappointing that it came this way from the factory. And now let's get to the stuff that we really can't fix very easily, at least without spending a lot of money or a lot of effort. And that is the alignment of certain items here. The lesser issue of the alignment issues is the control plate here. This is what it looks like on my bass, and this is what it's supposed to look like from Fender's own website. As you can see that my control plate is pretty misaligned and there is a rather good size edge sticking out on this side. Really not a great look. But again, it doesn't impact playability, that's just an aesthetic issue. However, one thing that is a bit more of an issue is the alignment of the bridge. I don't know why Fender can't get this right. The holes where you put the strings into the bridge from the back of the body, this is string through body only, those look like this. They are completely misaligned. If you're holding it like this, I would say the bridge is offset to the right about a couple millimeters, and that results in a much smaller string hole down at the bridge. You have much less space to put the string through there, and it doesn't line up. Now, if this was like a Squier, if this was like a sub $500 instrument, I would say, okay, you know, quality control isn't great, but you get what you pay for. But that's not even the case. Like Squiers, even the Harley Bentons that had the same Mustang shape, they don't have bridge alignment issues. They don't have control plate alignment issues. But a $1,600 USA Fender has such alignment issues. That is insane. So I'm really disappointed with the quality control here, given the price point of this instrument. But if I'm spending $1,600 on an instrument, I want things to line up properly. I want things to look right. I want things to feel right. I want things to work correctly. And to see that the bridge isn't lined up right, and to see that the control plate isn't lined up right, not great. And then the out-of-box experience with the strings, as well as just how I needed to tighten things up all over the bass, it wasn't great. Not great, and I'm really left wanting more out of this. Honestly, it feels like Fender QC is about as effective as a police internal investigation. Oh, yeah, we investigated our own quality control. Nothing wrong here. All good. Oh, I'm bad. But I can't help but feel that this should have been a Squier. I would have happily paid a $100 premium to get the cool finish, the white pickup, and a maple neck on a Squier Mustang. I don't care that it would say Squier on the headstock. I don't care. Because at that price point, I could be a little bit more forgiving if something doesn't line up 100%. And then I would be, you know, willing to maybe put in a little bit of effort to like correct it. Because, you know, hey, a little small flub from the factory. But that's not even the case. That like Squiers and stuff are better assembled and better put together than Fenders sometimes. And this is an example of that. You just don't see stuff like this on the other basses, on the other Mustangs that Fender makes that are cheaper. So really, really disappointing here. Now, let's just go ahead and play the bass a little bit. I know you all want to hear how it sounds. The issues that I mentioned don't really impact like playability. The bridge thing is definitely a quality of life issue as well as just a quality control issue that I find unacceptable. And again, this bass is going to be going back, but at least it's not going to impact how it plays and sounds currently. And as it sits, it plays and sounds fine. It plays and sounds fine. With the string issue though, I ended up having to replace the strings with Labella flat wound. These are the Labella Mustang flats. Great sounding strings, but these aren't the stock strings and these aren't round wound, so just a heads up there. But let's go ahead and listen to our Fender American Classic Performer Mustang tone all the way up. Here we go. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good, but again, the quality control stuff has me kind of soured on this instrument. Let's go ahead and turn the tone down all the way, hear what that sounds like with our volume at 100% on this 70s split coil pickup. Yep, and here is the tone at about 50%. Very solid tone control, by the way. It works great. And let's take the tone back up all the way, and I'm gonna grab my pick that I dropped. Here's our pick. I think this thing sounds pretty darn good with a pick, so here's what that sounds like. Okay, here's the pick with, I would say the tone at like 50%. Okay, and here, I'm gonna put the pick away. Let's open up the tone one more time, and I'm gonna slap it, but one thing I'm noticing is there's a little bit of a rattle from one of these tuners here, or I hope it's not the truss rod, but something is definitely rattling up here when I play like a D on the A string. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going back. Here is this bass slapped. Yep. I'm not gonna do a synth track for this. I'm just so disappointed. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm gonna go ahead and return this bass and exchange it for another one. I'm gonna do a follow-up video and we can look at the quality control now of 2 examples, because this one's gonna go away and the other one is going to take its place. But we have documented the issues that we have with this bass and we can compare. I also plan on snagging one of the Squires so we can do a side-to-side comparison with the same labella strings. Because honestly, like, after playing this should have been a Squire. This really should have been a Squire. It would sell like hotcakes. Even like a CME limited edition or something like that. I know they love to do the fun colors with their limited Squires, but as this stands right now, like, for $1,600, you get like a flimsy case and like misaligned bridge and control plate. One last bit, like we looked at the FGN Expert EMJ2. That thing is $1,600. Maybe a little bit more if you include shipping, but it's around $1,600. Similar price to this, and it offers so much more, not just in terms of features, but also quality. This is just disappointing. So yeah, shame on you, Fender, shame on you. Get your quality control straight, because a $1,600 bass should not have these issues. But again, I will keep you all updated, and we'll see how the replacement one is. We'll do more fun stuff with Mustangs, don't you worry. But that will do it for this bass forever, and that will do it for our little first look at the brand new Fender American Classic Performer, whatever, the new Mustang thing. But yeah, let me know what you think about the quality control issues. Let me know what you think about this bass as a whole. Do you like the color palette? I do. And let me know what you think of this video down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and until we groove again,